Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Oh Lord, I low-key been dreading this video because I know y'all like story times. People be messy, I don't know. So this is the story on when I fought my roommate. Let's keep in mind this was in 2018, okay? Like, this was a minute ago. I've grown since then. I have beat up a couple more people since then, but it's been a couple of years, and that's the old me. We don't fight no more, okay? I'm just being transparent here, okay? I'm gonna break this story up into like 3 parts. The first part, how we met. The second part, what the events leading up into the fight. Yeah, the second part is the events leading up into the fight, and then the third part is the actual fight, the details, okay? I'm sitting in a park before work, you know. I like to do little nature walks in the mornings, so that's where we're at. My hair is curly, y'all. I know I got the curls out today, so yeah, she about business, okay? But anyway, so first, this was in 2018. How I met this girl. So we were a trio, right? It was me, friend 1, and friend 2. I'm not going to use no names because, yeah, it was me, friend 1, and friend 2. Now, friend 1, I actually had met her online. Like, we had met on Twitter when I was first going to UNC Charlotte. And we were just like, oh my gosh, like, you seem like chill. You seem like, you know, we have the same vibe, so we should hang out, whatever. So me and her start kicking it, and she was mad cool. Like, I'm still low-key upset that me and her aren't friends anymore because she was like one of the best friends I had, I'm not gonna lie. So there was that. And then how I met friend 2 was we actually had the same English class. So we had the same English class. We were both English majors. We were both into writing and poetry and stuff. And lo and behold, she knew friend 1. She knew the other girl that I was cool with that I met online. So, you know, after we realized we all knew each other, we were like, oh my gosh, we should hang out, like XYZ, blah, blah, blah. So we would hang out and it would be a blast. Like, it would literally be a great time. So we decided to move in together, right? All of us decided, you know, we should get an apartment since we're all cool. We all know each other. I met friend 2 in my English class, and then I met friend 1 online. So we're like a nice little trio. And the trio started off great. We had a housewarming party, which was like a wine, bring your own bottle of wine. We were going on hikes. We were just a great friend group in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, we had a blast, okay? And I really appreciate this time in my life because it helped me know what I want in friendships. Like, aside from the BS, aside from the BS between me and friend 2, I really enjoyed my relationship, my friendship with friend 1. So yeah, there was that. And honestly, I really don't even know how, like, I don't know what led to the demise. Like, I don't know how we even got to that point. So we moved in together, all was cool. And this was the same year that I had lost my brother. Rest in peace. I lost my brother this year, and I was just going through a lot mentally. So yeah, I was just in a dark space. I didn't really talk to anybody. There was like, after that, you know, the first few months of us living together, I kind of just like ducked off. I didn't talk to nobody. I was in my room, you know, not talking to anyone. And I don't know if she felt offended by that. Like, I don't know what it is. And I feel like a part of me even entertaining the fight was because I was so angry at the fact that I lost my brother, the fact that, you know, I just didn't know what to do. School was stressful. I mean, work was cool, but I wasn't loving it. It was just okay. So I was just living the day-to-day, very mundane, very, you know, just doing what I have to do to get where I need to be type of vibe. So a few months later, this was like I lost my brother in October. So I would say November, maybe December, I rekindled. I don't even want to say I rekindled. I started dating this guy who I had the hugest crush on for a while, right? And he would come over and he would just be there for me. Like, nothing crazy. We weren't going to Pound Town or nothing. Like, he would literally just come over, be there for me. And I don't know if she became jealous of that, the fact that, you know, I had somebody coming over, but I was ignoring them, or just not as connected to the friend group anymore, but I was still like seeing somebody. I don't know why she got these feelings, but all of a sudden, like, she just started being kind of hostile towards me, and I could not understand why. I really couldn't understand why. And the situations that happened that made me realize that was, first, okay, so I let the guy that I was talking to, I let him come over. There was like 2 times where he did laundry at the house. He did 1 load of laundry. It was nothing crazy. It was literally just, he didn't have a washer and dryer. You know, he's being there for me. The least I could do is let him wash a load of clothes. Like, he not up here washing 3, 4, 5 loads of clothes, okay? He literally was washing 1 load, and that was 2 separate times. So the first time she was like, oh, hey, next time so-and-so comes over and is doing laundry, just let me know, because, you know, we all live here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I can let you know. Now, keep in mind, the washer and dryer she brought from her old apartment. So we were all using, it was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath that we were staying in, and we were all using the washer and dryer, you know, because like she brought it from her old apartment. Dang, the sun coming out. Hello. So she brought the washer and dryer. So technically it was hers, but we were all using it, and we lived there. So I didn't think it was going to be a problem anyway. So the first time she was just like, oh, let me know when so-and-so comes over. So, or let me know when he's gonna do laundry. So I'm like, you know what, that's fine. I totally understand. I get it. It is what it is. The second time, so I text her. I'm like, hey, you know, so-and-so is coming over to do laundry. He's just doing 1 load. It's not that big of a deal. You know, I didn't even say that. I was just like, hey, so-and-so's coming over. He's gonna do 1 load of laundry. And this was like weeks after. Like, it wasn't like back to back. It was like a couple of weeks after. Now, after she said something the first time, I was just like, okay, you know what? That's kind of weird, but it is what it is. I'm not going to stress, you know, people feel how they feel, and I just want to respect everyone's space. Mind you, the other 2 girls had their boyfriends over every single day. Every single day. Their boyfriends were over there every single day, and this dude coming over maybe 2 times a week, maybe, and she over here mad talking about, let me know when he about to do some laundry. I don't say nothing when you got your nigga up in the house. Like, I don't say nothing when your nigga doing laundry. Why are you pressing me about this? But it's fine. And that was like the first situation, okay? And I guess this was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And leading up until that, there was no real animosity. So I feel like the reason for us falling out was so unnecessary, but she took it to the next level, okay? Like, first by saying, oh, let me know when he coming over to do laundry, when her boyfriend and the other girl boyfriend be there every single day up in the kitchen making breakfast. Like, but I can't have a nigga do laundry? And you over here got your nigga in the kitchen cooking breakfast. I can't even walk around in the comfort of my own home because y'all got niggas up in here every single day. I'm sorry. My grandmother wants me to stop saying the N-word, but I'm going to try. Sorry. Yeah, I was just like confused by that. Like, why is she acting like that? Why is she acting like that when they both have men in here in the first place? But when I do it, it's a problem. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So, yeah, like, I was just confused. So the second time, I just text the group chat. I'm like, hey, so-and-so's coming over. I think he's going to do 1 load of laundry. Like, I know it's not a big deal. Nobody replies. So he comes over. He does the laundry. It is what it is. And after the fact, you know, like, we chilling. We in there talking, you know, having a little blast. And she did not speak to me. After he left, she did not speak to me for like a few days. Like, normally in passing, I'll be like, hey, good morning. Hey, how's it going? You know, just talking, just speaking, because we live in the same house. She would not say nothing to me. So I'm like, okay? But she also did nails. She had like clients all the time. So I don't know if there was like, you know, she couldn't say what she wanted to say because she had clients. But I text her and I'm like, hey, you know, I don't want it to be awkward. I know you have clients, but like, we should talk because we live in the same house. I don't want it to be awkward. You up in here, I'm up in here. Like, the least we could do is have the common decency to discuss like our differences or whenever there's something that we're both uncomfortable about. That's the least we could do, okay? So she was like, yeah, you know, we'll talk when I don't have a client, basically. But every time I was either coming or leaving, she had a client. So we never really got to talk about it. And I feel like that was also something that like just created friction in the first place because we never really got to talk about the situation. I never really got to understand why she was mad. Like, I never understood why she got mad at me for letting a nigga do laundry when it's not even that deep, when they got boyfriends all up and through the house. But it was a problem when I did it. Okay, you know what? It's fine. She would just start like saying little shady things towards me. And you know what? I made this video about it makes me think, okay, this situation made me think that she was just a hater. Like, she would just be mad at, I don't even know what. Mind you, I'm going through a lot. I just lost my brother. I'm sad. And you over here mad. Like, what are you even mad about? What are you mad about? Because I let my guy friend, who I wasn't even like that with, do laundry. I did not understand that, okay? So she sends me, fast forward to a couple of days later. This was like, actually this was weeks, maybe like a week or two after my guy friend had did the second load of laundry at the house. We never got to talk. She would just ignore me. Literally just ignore me. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna ignore her right back. I'm gonna just call it what it is. I don't care. She ain't doing nothing for me. So it is what it is. So I'm ignoring her too. Randomly, she sends me this long passive aggressive text message talking about, oh, if you want, since you can't respect my boundaries and not have, you know, somebody that is not even your boyfriend or whatever do laundry at the house, then every time you want to use the washer and dryer, you need to pay me $1, $1 to wash, $1 to dry. And also don't use any of the utensils in the kitchen. I separated everything. So don't use none of my stuff, basically. And I'm like, girl, calm down. What? First of all, I'm not about to pay you no $1 to use no washer and dryer up in my crib, okay? I don't care if it's yours or not. We both live in the same place. I'm not about to be up here talking about, I'm about to do laundry, here's $1. What do I look like? Let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. So for real. Yo, that made me so mad. Immediately after she sent me that, mind you, she's in the next room. She's in the room over. She simply could have came and knocked on my door. She could have came, knocked on my door and said, hey, you know what? I really don't appreciate how this happened. You know, just something. But she sent me this long passive aggressive text and I immediately get frustrated and angry. I'm not gonna lie. So I call my mama. Yup. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you believe, and I'm talking loud because obviously she sent me this long passive aggressive text from the next room instead of just knocking on my door. So I'm like, Mom, listen to this message. So I'm reading the whole message to my mom and I'm like, I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't even know how we got to this point. If she's mad about my guy friend doing laundry, I don't understand because her boyfriend being here every day, the other girl's boyfriend being here every day. This dude is one of my good friends who I'm thinking about getting into something with, but I'm going through a lot right now mentally. Like, we both know we just lost someone close to us. I'm not even thinking about a real relationship at this point. I'm just happy to have someone who's there for me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I'm like, can you believe this? Like, she's literally in the next room and over here talking passive aggressive. And I hear her in the other room talking about, oh, now she on the phone talking trash to her mom when da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro. So they knock on my door. Her and the other girl. The other girl is just an innocent bystander at this point because she don't know what's going on either. Like, me and her are both like... So I'm still on the phone with my mom. They knocking on the door. And my mom is like... I'm like, Mom, they knocking on the door right now after she just sent that long passive-aggressive text. And I'm mad because I'm like, why would she even do that? Why she ain't knock on my door in the first place? And then she hear me talking to my mom, want to talk trash from the other room, and then knock on my door. I'm gonna beat your ass. So she knocked on my door and they open the door. They're like, oh, do you want to talk? I'm like, honestly, I don't want to talk right now because knowing me, being from the West Coast, being a fight or flight kind of girl, living in survival mode, when I feel like somebody's trying me, I will throw hands. I'm sorry. And in that moment, I feel like I was being tried. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she was trying me. So she's like, oh, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about it? I'm like, we had all this time to talk about it. And then you want to send me this long text about nothing saying, oh, don't use this, don't use that. And you got to pay to use the washer and dryer. Like, don't talk to me. Like, just unnecessary drama. So no, I don't want to talk right now. I'm good, actually. I don't want to talk. And then they were like, oh, I think we should talk about it. I was like, no, I think I need to take a walk and actually, think about what I want to say, because right now I'm not feeling it and I will beat your ass off the strength of you even trying me like this. Like, are you trying to upset me? Was this your goal? But I'm getting my stuff ready to take a walk, and she's like, oh, she up here popping shit, acting like she gonna beat my ass. I'm like, girl, what? What's up? Because I don't care. I do not care. We can run the fade. Like, obviously you've been wanting my fade. Obviously you mad. Obviously this is the reaction that you wanted. So what? Put them up. Like, what you trying to do? So she started walking towards me, and as soon as she started walking towards me, in my head I'm like, either I gotta swing or get swung on, period. I gotta swing or get swung on. So she started walking towards me, boop! And I swing on her because I'm like, mind you, my mom on the phone. It felt like that episode in the Bad Girls Club, my mom on the phone like,
get her, beat her ass, your mother head, that's where that puff gonna be upside your head, bitch. Look at it. Your face look like a mother shoe, bitch.
Beat her ass. I don't know. And I just know that next thing you know, we was scrapping in my room. I had her on the floor, had her in the headlock. I don't know, when I fight, I tend to put people in the headlock. Don't know why. I don't know why, but it works to my advantage and I don't care. At least I ain't pulling hair and some more stuff, which is what she was trying to do to me, which is probably why I put her in the headlock in the first place. But anyway, so friend one, her boyfriend, comes out the room and is like trying to break us up. And I'm like, what? On crib, like, why you up in my face talking about she thinks she could beat my ass. Now what? Done got your ass beat and now you looking dumb. And I'm leaving. I'm out of here. If I feel like I have to fight the person that I live with, I don't want to live with you. I don't want to live with you. We have no reason to even be in the same space. No reason. And after that, like, it was really curtains. I was like, look, I'm moving out, because I just did not feel comfortable. I did not feel comfortable that I even had to get to that point. I did not feel comfortable that I feel like she didn't even have a real reason to be this mad. I did not feel comfortable because why are you even making things more complicated than they need to be? The situation was never that serious. It was never that serious. So the fact that we even had to take it there lets me know that there was some type of underlying animosity. Y'all, I don't know. But she definitely got the works put on her. She ain't say nothing to me after that. Rightfully so. I was communicating with friend one, like, look, I don't want to be here no more. I'm not comfortable. Obviously, she don't like me. Obviously, I don't like her no more because I feel like I had to put my hands on her. And I will never forget that, because this is when I realized that people will literally not like you for no reason. If you're young and turnt, attractive, just have any type of quality or characteristics, you don't even have to be attractive. People will just simply not like you based on your energy, based on who you are, based on nothing. They will just not like you. And I made a video about how pretty privilege is a blessing and a curse. And I feel like this applies because I really feel like she was just a hater at the end of the day. I hate saying that because people gaslight you. Like, everybody always think they got haters. Everybody, shut up. Shut up. She was a hater. And something else about being pretty and how it's a blessing and a curse is it's hard to keep friends because sometimes you're intimidating. You don't even try to be. You don't even mean to be, but people are intimidated by you and your energy and your aura and what you do and how you are. And just, I don't know, y'all. But I'll tell you something. I know I didn't lose. I'll tell you something. I know I didn't lose. Friend one's boyfriend was actually my homeboy before they started dating. So after the fact, he's like, yo, not you beat her up. Not I come in there and you got her in a headlock on the floor. It is what it is. I'm from SoCal, baby. I done beat up a couple girls back in my day. If you know, you know. If you from Southern California and you know how it be, and you know that like sometimes you do got to put the thumpers on somebody, then you know. But that's the old me, y'all. That's the old me, and I really don't even fight like that anymore because I'm just vibrating higher. It's 2024. I think the last time I fought somebody was 2021. No comment. But yeah, that's the old me. I've grown since then, and I realized that I'm too cute to be fighting. Like, I'm too pretty for that. Okay, this is the moneymaker. I'm not about to be up in here, possibly, because I ain't lost a fight in a minute. I probably lost one or two, maybe two, but one fight for sure in my life, and that was with my cousin. So I don't know if that counts. But yeah, so I just did not like the energy. I didn't like the vibes. I felt like I needed to defend myself because obviously she was trying me. But the lesson that I learned is that people will not like you for no reason. And that has nothing to do with you. It literally has nothing to do with you. Sometimes you just gotta handle business and keep it pushing, okay? And like I said, this was in 2018. So it was a minute ago. Yeah. That's the story on me beating up my roommate. I haven't heard from her since. I don't care where she at. She could, I hope, you know what? Wash my hands with the situation. No, I didn't even talk to friend one after that, which I was low-key sad about. Like, dang, that was my homegirl, I'm not gonna lie. But they were closer. So I feel like based on that, yeah. So there was that, and thank you guys for listening to my crazy story time about how I fought my roommate. I don't know the next story that I want to tell. I feel like the next story that I want to tell is about how I stole my mom's car and got caught. But let me know if you want that story in the comments, okay? Thank you for being tapped in. I rock with y'all. I like that you guys like when I tell stories because this is not what I expected my YouTube channel to be. But if you want another story time, tell another one. Say something else. Just say something in the comments. But it's time for me to head to work, get this money, and yeah, do my job. So I will talk to you guys later. If you like videos like this, like, comment, subscribe, join the gang. We are vibrating higher. I know I be telling these crazy stories, but it's because I'm such in a different space now than what I used to be. It's just funny to me. It's really funny that I even been through these things. Like, I don't know, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.